Not the outcome that you guys wanted today, but what were your overall thoughts on today's performance?
I thought we generated some really good opportunities that we just couldn't get a stick on or kind of a heavy stick on around the net front. Pucks were there waiting to be banged in, and we just didn't get to the spots. I think we just got to be a little bit more gritty, willing to go to the hard areas. You got to go to the net front and maybe take a cross check to the face or the back to get an opportunity to score a goal. And I didn't think we got to those spots consistently enough.
Yeah, you guys had quite a few chances on goal. What do you think that just needed to be done to get one in the back of the net?
Like I said, we just have to be a little bit more gritty, a little bit more physical, and get over the top of the puck. I thought at times we were reaching for pucks rather than taking one more step, and getting a heavier stick on it. They did a good job of blocking shots and picking people up around the net front. And we got to continue to work on our shot blocking abilities and find ways to put pucks in the back of the net.
Was it deflating to go down 1-0 after the first, knowing you guys got to that start that you did?
Oh yeah, it's always you don't ever want to dig yourself a hole. It's a tough league, and every weekend's tough, and it's hard to score goals. So we want to keep it 0-0 as long as we can and try to get the first one. But unfortunately, they made a play after we turned a puck over, and it's kind of how hockey works. And they made a couple more plays than we did.
I thought Hailey had a monster weekend on the goals that beat her. One went 3 inches past her right ear, one went 3 inches past her left ear. The last one was just like the most perfectly placed shot you can think of. Just how big was her performance this weekend for you guys?
She's just been consistent and always gives us a chance. She takes it hard when she gives up goals. She wants to be, she wants a shutout every night, and that's what good goalies do and expect out of themselves. But I think she managed the game well. We just weren't able to help her out with any offensive output.
So shifting gears to Milan, what's this program going to look like with you with the Olympic team?
Yeah. So when I'll be gone for the next few weeks, Goose will kind of step into my spot. Emily will continue kind of running the forwards with Mac on the back end running the D. I think it'll be a pretty smooth situation. It'll be hard to be away for as long as I'll be away, but I know that the program will be in really good hands. The team will be well coached and ready to go, and it'll be interesting to see what happens back here while I'm gone. With other teams are losing players as well as some staff, so it'll be interesting to see how kind of things shake out over the next 4 weekends. But I'm hopeful that our team will be able to take this, build off of what we've done and the foundation we've laid, and find a way to score some goals and win some hockey games, and move ourselves up the standings.
Outside of that, I mean, just how excited are you to get to Milan? Because like you mentioned, like at '06, you were on the verge as a player. Now here you are as a coach for the Olympics. Just, I mean, do you feel excitement starting to get a little higher, knowing that's getting closer?
Yeah, I've been trying to kind of compartmentalize things because there's kind of, a lot of moving parts. I've been on Zoom calls with our national team staff and trying to be where my feet are, be present here, be present at home with my family, and it's kind of been a juggling act. I wanted to win this weekend before heading out. Obviously, that didn't work out. We got the tie yesterday. I got a point, but now got to think about packing what I need to bring along, and then I know my family will be in good shape here. Got a lot of hockey friends and willing to help out with the kids, and then I'm excited to get there and get things going, and then my husband will join for the last 3 games. So it should be a fun experience. It's going to be long, but I'm really excited, and it's kind of I don't know if it's really hit me that I'm headed to the Olympics. Like you said, I was, close in 2006, headed to Italy, and unfortunately the last one cut. So now here we come. Who knew the dream would come back alive after I thought it was over, 20 years ago. So I'm excited. It'll be a great opportunity. I don't really know what to expect, but hopeful that we, have the right team and go in there and hopefully bring home gold.
All right. Well, I mean, all in all, how do you think this weekend went for you?
Honestly, for me personally, I thought it's a huge step in the right direction. I've had a couple tough weekends, playing a little bit inconsistent, so I'm glad to get back out there feeling confident again.
Does it kind of feel frustrating knowing like the only players that really been leading the charge against you guys the last few weeks have been Olympic caliber athletes?
Like a little bit, but I try not to get too discouraged. I mean, like, got to tip my hat off to them when they make great plays too. And honestly, this is why I wanted to play in the league, to play against the best. So it's a great way either way around.
Yeah.
Overall, great weekend for you. You had a shutout last night and had quite a few saves tonight, but not the outcome that you guys were looking at today. What were your overall thoughts on the team's performance?
No, like I think they worked their butts off. Like they did absolutely everything they could. Like I know like they're trying to do their best out there, just like I am too. So it's a tough. I mean, like we played against a really good goaltender. You know, like she made a couple phenomenal saves. So tip my hat off to her. But I think we're just gonna look to hone in on those little details going into next week.
Yeah, next weekend you're heading up to Bemidji. What are your thoughts on what you guys need to focus on for next weekend?
Yeah, again, just the little details like capitalization in the O zone and like defensively, like being smart on the odd man rushes and picking up sticks and bodies as needed.
That train of thought was taking a whole minute. So I've heard asked Shari about you. She always mentions like how big of a competitor you are. Like, where does the competitive side come from?
Oh, I gotta say my dad. So my dad was a goalie. That's how I got into all of this, and I just get really fired up even after practices. So I try to have that translate into games as well.
Gotcha. Whenever I see you going in right before the game for warm-ups, you see just like absolutely frozen statue. It's like the first times I walk by, I just want to poke it to see what happens. But just what's going through your mind right before you hit the ice just to get you so locked in?
It's all visualization. So like I try to re-releases between every single game, or sorry, before every single game and in between every single period. It's just a great way for me to like refocus, redial in, and get ready to make the next save.
Gotcha. Junior season so far. Where do you feel you've grown the most so far?
I would hope. I mean, I'd like to think my leadership. I think I've had to step up a lot this season, not only like with my play, but off ice as well. And like that's honestly been a big area of my game where I wanted to grow. So that's been awesome to see.
How huge is it having Shari as your coach? Because I mean, 20 years ago she was in your exact shoes for this program. The numbers are kind of lining up too. Just how huge is it to have her in your corner?
It has been incredible. Like Shari and I have such a good relationship. This has by far been like best year with her so far. She's taken off all the pressure. So I think she keeps me really grounded, and I know she believes in me, and then therefore I want to believe in myself too.
What do you want to accomplish before graduation day comes?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What do you want to accomplish before you graduate?
I just want to have a really solid like end of this second half and then a really solid senior year. I mean, my goal is to eventually play pro somewhere, and in order to accomplish that, I want to be consistent here.